We finally get a look at the Elden Ring expansion. Nintendo shares a load of third-party goodies, and we unpack the Borderlands trailer that will make you feel like Facebook Shooty.
Shoot me in the face! In the face!
I'm Ash Dixon, and this is GINX News. Elden Ring fans, it's been a painful wait, but finally, we have a tasty reveal trailer for Shadow of the Erdtree. Let's be honest, you've probably watched it like 10 times. I mean, seriously, across different channels, it's got like 10 million views in under 24 hours. So while I won't break it down too much, I still think we all collectively salivated at those sweet, sweet kicks. In fact, all of those spicy new weapon types are what easily got me the most excited. It was also nice to have a little preview of all those new bosses that will brutally slaughter me again and again, just for a thick layer of salt to be added to the wound once I see it defeated by a goddamn fish. Some people have kicked up a fuss that it's a $40 DLC, but it looks to be a whole expansion with a whole new area of the map, a new story, 10 new bosses, basically enough content to justify the price, plus it's just more Elden Ring. What's not to like? Well, one thing I guess is the wait. We won't be getting our hands on Shadow of the Erdtree until June 21st, but hey, at least we know it's coming now, and at least we have a sick cover for my new metal album. Ever since the news broke that the Switch 2 was being pushed into next year, there's been some alarm bells ringing over the void that's been left behind for this year. Luckily, Nintendo have now shown off how they plan to plug that hole in the form of a partner showcase. We got a look at the first two previously exclusive Xbox games that are on the hunt for greener pastures. Grounded brings the Switch its first Honey, I Shrunk the Kids simulator, while Pentiment serves up some marvelous monk madness. There was some surprise that Hi-Fi Rush wasn't included, but rumor has it it's been pushed back for the Switch 2. And that wasn't the only monkey news, as the new Super Monkey Ball is also on the way. Now, I did wish they didn't throw the word banana into every single title, because my brain just muddles them all together and I don't know what we're talking about, but Banana Rumble looks to be fun either way. The new installment has over 200 new stages and some fun multiplayer modes too. Although, just saying why they haven't made a Super Monkey Ball version of Fall Guys is beyond me. Come on, Sega. It writes itself. Penny's big breakaway was also shadow dropped, which was a nice surprise. That's the new 3D platformer from the team that made Sonic Mania. So yeah, they've definitely set a high bar for themselves, and while it's too early to have any reviews, going from the initial Steam ratings, things are looking optimistic. Epic Mickey is getting a remaster too, which was interesting to see. I personally remember it as a game that never really lived up to the hype, but it's nice to see Mickey Mouse being his nice old self as opposed to some cheap horror trope. Oh, and they finished off the showcase with a new Endless Ocean game called Luminous. Looks like Puro's cryptic leaks were on the money yet again. Now, I'm not sure I'm convinced by the procedurally generated content, but the online play did look nice, and I know for a lot of people this came with a huge wave of nostalgia. Now, there were plenty more games shown off, but we don't have time to cover all of those, but still, I'm very curious what you think. What announcements are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments. The Borderlands Movie trailer has officially dropped, meaning all of us excited fans have avidly clicked on the video before reacting like, why? Stop it! What are you doing? And we're going to break this down a little bit, but you know you're off to a terrible start when one of the first title cards reads, "From the producer of Uncharted and Venom." That's the exact information you should be trying to hide. Like, if you'd created a masterpiece like, I don't know, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, then sure, slap that on the title card. Otherwise, keep that under wraps. And somehow it only goes downhill from there, because the casting is a prime example of Hollywood execs having no f***ing clue. First up, you have Cate Blanchett playing Lilith's mum. Oh no, wait, my mistake. That's just Lilith, you know, the character who was 22 in the original game. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Cate Blanchett, but no acting ability is good enough to reverse the passage of time. Then we have Kevin Hart as Roland, which just doesn't make any sense considering all of the other potential options out there. Idris Elba, Mike Coulter, Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, the list is literally endless. In fact, it's pretty embarrassing when it looks like the best casting choice they made is Jack Black as Claptrap, which was completely unnecessary considering how fantastic and iconic the original voice actor was. Like, honestly, it just oozes of arrogant execs who are completely out of touch. The kids love Kevin Hart and Jack Black. Oh, Cate Blanchett wants to be in our film? Sign her up. And look, here's some free advice for all of those Nepo babies controlling Hollywood. Having A-list celebrities in the video game adaptations is at the bottom of the priority list for fans. If someone super famous also happens to be fantastic for the role, i.e. Pedro Pascal in The Last of Us, then by all means, stick them on screen. And I know some people might say, well, they're making a film for everyone, not just fans of the source material, which I would reply, well, how did that go for you with Uncharted and Venom? And it just sucks because I have such fond memories of playing Borderlands games, especially the original, and that's not just because it introduced me to Cage the Elephant and ridiculously silly car mechanics that you can use to annoy your friends. The art style, the soundtrack, even just Marcus narrating the intro, it just beautifully sets the scene. And like, just use that. That's literally the perfect trailer served to them on a plate. Someone must have suggested using Ain't No Rest for the Wicked as the intro song, to which some exec probably said, well, it doesn't really fit what we're going for. And well, that's exactly the problem, isn't it? No, instead we get Guardians of the Galaxy from Wish. And good news, everyone, because once the producer is done with this dumpster fire, guess what he has next in the pipeline? The Legend of Zelda movie. Sorry to ruin your day. And this is where I want your takes, because maybe you enjoyed the trailer somehow. Get those thoughts down in the comments. And to be honest, I hope I'm wrong. I really, really do. And that's the show. It was my birthday yesterday, so legally you have to like and subscribe, catch up on any news around here, and we'll see you tomorrow.